proudly brought to you by Hovertech. Hovertech, just a button away.
Hi, in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to flash a MediaTek feature phone using Miracle. If you don't have Miracle, you need to download Miracle, and you also need to have your phone's firmware. If you don't have the firmware, you can download on hovertech.com under Android firmware map request complaint and suggestion thread. You can look for your phone model and download your phone's firmware. You can also get your phone's firmware by backing up from a working phone of the same model. So once you have downloaded the firmware must be in .bin format. That's .bin. That's the format that Miracle supports if it's a feature phone. Then the next thing to do is open your Miracle tool. I'm using the loader version. Wait for it to finish loading. Once Miracle has loaded, go to the MTK tab under services. You click write, that's write firmware. Then the next thing to do is select your phone's chipset here. If you don't know your phone's chipset, you can just leave it on auto connect. That will automatically identify your phone's chipset. Then the next thing to do is locate your firmware by clicking this small icon here. Mine is my phone. I've saved my firmware under this folder files. This is the firmware folder. Then click on it. Then click the start button. While connecting your phone, you will need to press your phone boot key, because feature phones usually have a boot key that you will have to press before connecting your phone. The boot key might be the 0 key, it might also be the dial key, the menu key, or any of these keys. So if you don't know your phone's exact boot key, try any of the keys one after the other till you identify which one is your phone's boot key. Then the next thing to do is connect my phone. That's press the boot key and connect my phone. I'm going to connect mine now using the USB cable. Now you can see my phone is connected. You'll have to wait for it to finish loading the firmware. I'm going to pause this video because it's going to take a small time for it to end. I'll resume it later. You have to keep waiting for it. It is going to take small time before it will finish writing the firmware. It depends on your firmware size. If your firmware size is very heavy, it's going to take a lot of time. On this one, it's not going to take long. See, write OK. That means my phone is flashed successfully. Thank you for watching.